All right, guys, we're talking about caffeine today. So, lots to say about caffeine just because I think a lot of us depend on it to get us through the day, but we probably shouldn't do that for a few reasons. So, number one, it is a stimulant, and that means that, we really don't need it. We're taking it in as a drug. It does affect our heart, so it makes our heart work a little bit harder to pump blood. And if you have high blood pressure, that is not good for you at all. So if you're one of those people that have high blood pressure, you might want to start thinking about weaning yourself off of caffeine. Caffeine also, and this is interesting, it will affect the way that your body absorbs calcium. And so if you're getting older, and especially if you're a woman, this will not be good for your calcium absorption, obviously. And you need that because you don't want thinning bones. So having very little caffeine is good in that respect. It is a stimulant and it does perk your brain up a little bit. It is not a replacement for sleep. Sleep is a whole nother video, but we have to remember that when we're tired or we're not getting enough sleep, it's not going to magically make us feel any better in that regard. It just, it perks you up a little bit, and it makes you more like mentally aware. So you have to watch the timing when you're drinking this. So if you're drinking coffee in the morning and that's all you have the rest of the day, it's likely that you're going to sleep all right at night. But if you're drinking coffee in the morning, soda at lunch, a Monster right before you work out in the evening, you're probably going to have a hard time sleeping. So you have to watch. You need to stop drinking the caffeine at least 8 hours before you go to sleep or try to go to sleep. You're not going to get a good night's sleep if you're drinking it past that time frame. So you want to watch for that. A rule of thumb is, and I get this a lot because I'll drink an energy drink here or there, and some people say, that's not healthy for you. You're a health coach. Why are you drinking that? Well, there is a safe amount that adults can drink, and that's 400 milligrams of caffeine, 400 throughout the whole day in a 24-hour period. So if you're drinking a cup of coffee in the morning, that's like 90 to 100 calories, depending on how much, right? Like one cup of coffee would be 100. And if you're reading the labels on your energy drinks or your sodas or whatever that is, pay attention because 400 is the max that you should have. That is what is safe for an adult to drink. So if you're drinking more of that, guys, you really need to start cutting that back because it is not good for you if you are drinking it in excess. So just like everything else, moderation is the key when it comes to caffeine. So if you're drinking a lot of caffeine, just be mindful of it. And, if you're starting to feel like you're depending on caffeine in order to get through your day, it really shouldn't be like that. You should be drinking caffeine in order to get a little pep in your step to have a workout or, just to get you started in the morning. A lot of it does seem mental. It will perk you up a little bit and wake you up, but again, it is not a substitute for sleep, and it can be harmful to your body if you're drinking more than what is safe for you. So there's my little spiel on caffeine. And although I love it, I do make sure I'm mindful of the amounts that I'm taking into my body because I don't want the high blood pressure and I do not want thinning bones. And all I need sometimes is just a little pep in my step, and that'll do it. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next one.